Daisy and the busy Rumen crew. Daisy the cow woke up early, as usual, the sun just beginning to rise over the pasture. She stretched her legs and started grazing, nibbling on the lush green grass. Little did she know, inside her belly, a whole bustling community was getting to work, an army of microscopic helpers that made her breakfast possible. As Daisy chewed, she was unknowingly starting a complex and fascinating process. She took a big mouthful of grass, and just as she started to swallow, the magic inside her rumen began. Daisy's rumen, a large, fermentation-filled chamber, housed billions of bacteria, and each one had a specific job. These bacteria were more than just tiny creatures. They were the key to her ability to turn tough, fibrous plants into the energy she needed to roam and moo. Inside her rumen, one particular bacterium named Fibrobacter succinogenes was always ready for action. This little bacterium was like a construction worker, breaking down the tough cellulose in the plant fibers Daisy had just eaten. Without it, Daisy wouldn't be able to access the nutrients locked in the leaves and stems. But Fibrobacter wasn't alone. Another hardworking bacterium, Ruminococcus albus, was nearby, doing its part by breaking down even more of the fibrous material. Ruminococcus was a master at breaking down plant matter, and it worked tirelessly alongside Fibrobacter, turning the complex plant fibers into simpler sugars and fatty acids that Daisy could later absorb. Of course, the process wasn't just about breaking things down. Bacteroides spp, a helpful bacterium, was busy fermenting carbohydrates and helping Daisy's body make use of the sugars from her meal. These bacteria created energy-rich molecules that powered Daisy's muscles, allowing her to graze, walk, and even give her signature moo. Meanwhile, in a quieter corner of the rumen, Lactobacillus spp were making their mark. These bacteria produced lactic acid, which kept the environment in the rumen balanced and healthy. Lactobacillus was always keeping a close eye on things, ensuring that no harmful bacteria could take over Daisy's digestive system. But Daisy's rumen crew wasn't only about digesting. The bacteria also had another job, helping Daisy stay healthy. Some bacteria, like Enterococcus spp, were there to support her immune system. They worked by producing compounds that helped keep the harmful pathogens at bay, essentially acting as the rumen's security guards. As the day went on, the fermentation in Daisy's rumen created a bubbling mixture of gases, short-chain fatty acids, and nutrients. This fermenting process helped Daisy's body absorb more nutrients, like B vitamins, which kept her healthy and strong. At the end of the day, Daisy had successfully grazed on enough grass to fuel herself through another day of life on the farm. She wasn't just fueled by the grass itself, but by the countless microscopic bacteria working tirelessly inside her rumen. Thanks to these bacteria, Daisy could thrive, digest her meals, and stay healthy. And so, as the sun set on the pasture, Daisy chewed her cud and prepared to rest, knowing that tomorrow would bring another round of hard work for her rumen bacteria. After all, it was their labor, in the heart of her rumen, that made it all possible.